played a lot now. We saw her first yesterday. Now I believe she was in another game earlier when you and Giang were casting. So great to see the new champ doing well here in competitive. Renekton, they're going to be picked up for SZY. So I wonder if Team Flash is going to counter that. But Camille and Fiora are gone now, so it may just be another Jax pick here. Though, I haven't seen a Yuumi in a while.
You haven't seen enchanters in a while in general, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to supports, it's usually another engage support often. But we'll see if what are they gonna locking in. They have hovered as well, Ari, but it seems like this is just gonna be the Vladimir, the usual picks that we do see coming in from J Team. I also want to point out, as you mentioned, right, there's a lot more damage right now for side of Team Flash, and one of the if you're a viewer right now and you're coming from PC, Sivir has a bit of a different ultimate here in Wild Rift. She does give AD, she does give attack damage via the morale system. She gives out morale to the team, and then she can give out AD. So she would be really good in teams that have a lot of autos. And I think they're supplementing that right now, that strength of her giving out morale and movement speed to the team with these couple of picks. I do like the Jace. The Jace will very much benefit from the ultimate of Sivir.
Yeah, now the Jarvan, I really like this. This is a very proactive pick from 368. This means that he wants to be making the plays now. I mean, to be fair, he did use that Nautilus to make some plays that were just kind of questionable. But J-Team going to be sticking with what was working for them in the bot lane. X1 and DY on Braum and Saya, maybe. Oh, Rakan, the couple, is going to be playing with each other here. And once we get the portraits lined up, they will be, you know, that splash art is going to be connected there, which I love on the red side specifically.
Oh yeah, you're right. And this is also going to be a very interesting composition right now for J-Team. They've locked in the Rakan to be able to peel for the Xayah, because the thing is, with the Jarvan being picked, the strength of Xayah is if you have a crowd control ability to lock onto her, she can just pop her ulti, right, to dodge it. But if the Cataclysm is on top of her, she can't get out. She can't get out unless she uses Flash. But if you have a Rakan can jump back to the Xayah, pop the ultimate, and then peel, give space for the Xayah. So I do love that last pick coming from J-Team.
Yeah, because you're right. The lockdown is not something that Xayah can really featherstorm away. So having that little bit of protection, you know, once you get the quickness, grand entrance inside the Cataclysm itself, it will buy quite a lot of time for the Xayah, and even maybe body block for her as well. So with that being said, Team Flash, they still have a lot of ways to get damage into that Cataclysm once 368 pops it, because, you know, there's that the combo if you want to go Cataclysm first and then call the Forge God, or use the Call of the Forge God to set up a Cataclysm play. Of course, you can also accelerate Shock Blast into it. Lots and lots of ways for J-Team or for Team Flash to deal with the threat of J-Team in that scenario. But right now they have to focus on that early game, because this is where they got beaten earlier on. Oh no, CF17 has found an early advantage here for SZY.
Yeah, SC's actually bot lane for J-Team is very low right now. Actually, that's Kuden as well. But going back to the top side, SZY was actually baiting in.
So there's a good entrance. Kuden will not survive. It's a trade 1-for-1 so far. Shiki is a lot healthier, but after that recall, had to flash out so that X1 wouldn't get a double kill there. It's still X1 who gets on top of everything here.
Yeah, and also the highlight right here, right? X1 on the Xayah 1-8. Actually, Yonti getting caught out.
Yes, he did get knocked up and then finished off by Soldier. Already, as I said, the early game for J-Team looking very crisp against Team Flash.
Yeah, it started from that chaos in the top side. SCZY baiting out T3 near the tri-bush so that the Vi could use the punch to get towards her. And then we saw the bot side Team Flash being very aggressive. X1 is still here alone. 368 is at the blue buff right now side for J Team, but it seems like he backed off. They might have been thinking about a possible dive on the Zyba top side.
But this possible dive is going to be onto T3. Soldier's in there. He's going to go for the blood pool. So now T3 being low is just going to get absorbed here by Soldier. A single Q will seal his fate. And SCY Soldier going to go back there.
Yanti?
That's a huge wave to miss. Yanti, though, is just going to grab that wave, not really look for those kills. Even though, maybe if he shock blasted towards the bushes, maybe he could have gotten something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. He could have maybe gotten the Renekton if he was able to track him down, but unfortunately he just went there. But 368, no, that's not the best target to ult. That is Rakan.
I mean, good try, good proactiveness, and they are onto the mid lane now with Soldier there. He did go into the blood pool, but CF17's up here. He does have that season assist, but he's just going to get away scot-free because that's just them feeling each other out in the mid lane. 368 is there. DY though, he's so ballsy just face checking that bush, knowing full well that there could have been a Jarvan in there.
Yeah, you see a lot more aggressive movements right now from Team Flash. They are rotating very effectively into this mid lane. But TF17 catching Shiki here.
Found a Shiki. Found the Orin in the river. He will get that ignite tick onto him, but the quickness will help him secure that kill. I don't think the season assist for that, but that is 368 still fighting with him. CF17 followed him through the blast cone and then took his life. Now J Team want to put a lot of more pressure onto T3 here in the top lane.
Yeah, this could very well be a dive. I'd like to talk about for CF17, but for that,
Dominus already popped, and now CF17 is going to be joining the fight. It's going to be a 3 versus 1 dive. Unfortunately, I don't think T3 can survive this. At least he is able to get one with the help of Shiki, but says ZY is now going to be chased down by 368. And he did survive. The Gwen did survive. That's well done by T3.
I'm not sure what happened right there, how the Gwen survived. I thought she was dead for sure. But going back earlier in the jungle, CF17 did so many good small micro plays to be able to make sure to get the kills. First off, he used the ultimate, I guess. Which replay are we getting into? The bot side.
Oh.
I'm not sure what happened to the bot side. Did something happen? X1 might be catching out Puden right here. Yeah, it's just a simple Feather Storm play from X1 with an exhaust with a flash as well, catching out the Sivir, and we see her dying again.
Not allowed to play League of Legends.
Yeah, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to get farther from your turret. You need to be behind it or beside it. Other than that, you're gonna get killed by X1 and DY.
Yeah, Yanti now here with Shiki. This could be a little bit difficult for DY to get out of, but fortunately, you saw X1 charging the recall there. DY could just, you know, get onto her, and then that the very rarely seen Syracon double recall could be engaged there.
Yeah, I'm actually very curious as to. It feels like they're for Team Flash at least, they didn't have any information that the Xayah was there when she was shown earlier. So that was weird. But Team Flash right now starting out this Herald and J Team contesting.
That's a little bit ballsy because the Renekton is there. It's a 4 versus 2 SCY inside the pit with Dominus. The Dragon will be taken by CF17. He has a lot of trust in his teammates, and SCY is going to just decimate some health bars and try to be as disruptive as possible so that the team can swoop in and grab this Rift Herald for that double objective start once again. Ooh. But now they've gotten another pick onto Kuden. Oh, sorry, not Kuden, but the Jace. That's very fortunate.
Yeah. These are the plays I like seeing. J Team. Oh, okay. Before that, 368 fancying a fight.
Yeah, another fight, maybe. They just want to defend this turret, honestly, but it may be too little, too late. There's a Cataclysm, and the Call of the Forge God there gets no knockups, with CF17 paid for with his life. Was chased down. now. Kuden, though, he is in a lot of trouble here if he's going to go up against Vlad, even with Shiki there, because Vlad can just target you to the skies miss because of Flash from Soldier. So now X1 is kind of the tip of the spear for J-Team, but they will be able to get away with just a casualty on the Vi.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I love how J-Team positioned themselves at that brush outside the Herald, because they know just how far ahead they are. They don't need to put like 5 members to immediately take down the Herald with afraid of the contest coming from Team Flash. Instead, they opted to go for a pick. Yonti might be getting caught out here.
Yeah, because he just got charmed up and then immediately melted by X1. A lot of damage from that side because they are just funneling so many kills into her. X1 already 4-0.
Yeah, and this Herald, Shelly might be getting a second tackle while Team Flash get caught out in their jungle.
Yeah, that is going to be a Cataclysm, though. This could be a great turnaround for Team Flash. There's a Featherstorm into the recall, and now Soldier from the back. He's trying to get desperately to that Blast Cone, but not fast enough. It will be a kill for the top laner here, the Baron laner of Team Flash. Love how proactive they're being right now. It's definitely a much closer game, but that season assist is going to make it a little bit farther, a little bit harder for 368 to contest anything here.
Yeah, it is very much of a more constable game right now. In terms of Team Flash, they have been more proactive in fights. They have been more in there when it comes to going against J-Team. But the thing is, the tempo is very much in favor of J-Team. Even the gold right now, 4.7k in their favor. And it's, yeah, we have been seeing Team Flash fight it out, but it's mostly because J-Team has been inviting them, has been telling them, let's fight it out and let's see who will win. And Team Flash has been taking those fights, and J-Team has just been over and over again being more on the positive receiving end, just because they have been either have been able to engage first or have done the proper setup against Team Flash.
Yeah, the proper setup here being kind of just finding them in their own jungle sometimes, because Team Flash, they are being proactive. I'll give them that, but they are also being incredibly risky, especially when their carries don't really have a lot of gold, don't really have a lot of power. As Yonti tried to flash out of that cease and desist, and he's just going to get bodied here by DY, not even CF17. See, when the jungler and the support like have so much leeway to just go for you, T3 gonna get dove here by Soldier. No, Soldier just wanted to go for the tower. He's inside the Cataclysm right now. X1's going to be there, maybe trying to bail him out with the damage, but the Call of the Forge God will be sealing his fate. Shiki flashed out before the recall could go, but now DY is here. He got the double knockup. T3 trying to fight back. The miss will block the damage, and not the stun though, because 368 still got stunned. Finally, CF17 makes it into the fight. He got the knockup onto Shiki, and double knockup onto both of them as Shiki goes down, and trying to fight back is T3, but he won't be able to because 368 wasn't there to help him out. And what a flash onto Yonti. SEY did that just to get the slice and dice off, and they do finish off 368. They're going to be finishing off the Jace as well. Kuden last man standing. What can the Sivir do? I don't think he has his ultimate anymore, can't run away, and it's going to be SEY to finish off that ace.
Yeah, and that was a prolonged fight win and an ace for J-Team. In exchange, they only lost Soldier, I believe, the Vladimir, but they are also rewarded with the second Drake of the game. If earlier it felt like Team Flash, they were able to go toe-to-toe with a lot of fights with J-Team. Here, J-Team really shows we just have a lot more items at this point. We have a lot more gold. We can take you down even if we are staggering towards you. Soldier does fall down early, so this is an early 2v3 at this point in time between X1 and DY, but X1 is just so ahead right now on this. Xayah is able to slowly whittle down the members of Team Flash, and as CF17 gets here, it's the point in time where Team Flash needs to bail, because DY has just been really good with these knockups, always getting 2 members of Team Flash. We're going to be able to see here later on, he's going to repeat that. He's going to be able to get another 2-man knockup, and that's going to be between Kuden and Yonti along with the ultimate. That's how long the fight has been. He has other DY's cooldown on the ultimate has been back, and we're able to get a turret. I believe at this point Baron is still not up, but that would certainly be in the eyes of J-Team.
Yeah, if they want to grab another 12-minute Baron, it is incredibly possible, especially since X1 is once again fed through the roof. He has just been feasting. And Team Flash, they really need to respect the possibility of either CF17 or DY just being in their faces and looking for an engage, even under their own turrets. Ishigu tried to go for the knock up there, as all 5 members of Team Flash are here in bot lane trying to defend this siege by J-Team. And yeah, it is not going all too well. Shiki does get that knock-up, but look at the damage. Kuden already incredibly low as 368 got that knock-up at the soldier. He's able to Blood Plague. There's a Forge got onto 2, but quickness and grand entrance onto 3 inside the Cataclysm. Can J-Team pull this off? CF17 very low, but he manages to get away. SCY though on the backside grabs another one. The life of T3 is in jeopardy, but he will be able to get away as J-Team exit that fight without any casualties.
Yeah, that's an incredible team fight for J-Team.
Except they're still fighting. Shiki, what are you doing? There's CF17 inside that bush. There's a Vi for you. As Kuden, he's the one who gets cease and desisted. And that's another couple of kills for J-Team. T3, what can he do here? Really not all too much, because X1 can melt him before he even gets close.
Yeah, I think what Team Flash was thinking, they want to cancel recalls to be able to contest Baron, because they are very much afraid that J-Team will be going for this 12-minute Baron. But in exchange, they give more kills, they give more gold, and that just gives J-Team more power to go towards that Baron pit. And at this point in time, Team Flash, they have a lot of ultimates down as well. Gwen has just used hers, so they don't have a lot of tools to go against this Baron take right now from J-Team. You can see how far the members right now of Team Flash, they don't want any piece of this fight.
Yeah, Yanti is the only one who can theoretically do something, because he does have that accelerated shock blast to keep him safe, with the possibility of maybe sealing that Baron. But no, it's just going to be that, well, not 12-minute, but 13-minute Baron for J-Team. Still incredibly early take, and now they're going to be dashing in and sieging, but that's a Cataclysm onto CF17. They at least take that jungler down before he's able to do all too much, but X1 starting to melt down these health bars, waiting for 368 to get into that, get out of that revive as he tears down the rest of them. There's Shiki and T3 running away. X1 just getting every single kill he can get for himself, because who's going to stop him at this point?
Yeah, no one's going to stop X1 at this point. No one's going to stop J-Team as a whole at this point in time. Baron bot up. They are looking for the win here, G.
Yes, 368 is already gone. T3 trying to use the mist to cover himself, but all 3 inhib turrets are gone. Shiki is less than half health. T3 just trying desperately to clear minions, but that is going to be the last stand for Team Flash here. A quick 2-0 series for J-Team.
Yeah, quick 2-0 series, very clean coming from J-Team, even though that last game felt like they were having a lot of fun against Team Flash, but in the end, it was really the decision making from J-Team, knowing when to take those fights against Team Flash, won them the game.
Yeah, amazing job by J-Team. Such a commanding victory. They knew exactly their game plan. They knew exactly how to play around that Vi. And now, a little victory dance here from X1. I love it. I mean, he was the man of the hour. I bet